Damon's ready, dude.
I know.
I'm so keen to see him in action.
He was like born for this.
I'm ready for a showdown this episode. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgy.
And today we are back with more House of the Dragon and we're reacting to the finale, the long-awaited finale of Season 1. Honestly, anything can happen in this one.
I know.
With our limited experience with Game of Thrones and House of the Dragon, who knows? It could be extremely brutal. I'm expecting a big cliffhanger. I'm expecting it to shake up the plot and leave us really hanging for Season 2. I don't know how far they're willing to go. And from what we've heard in Game of Thrones...
You don't know how far they're willing to go. They're going to go for it.
Well, we'll see. Because from what we heard from Game of Thrones, usually episode 9s are really brutal. And whilst episode 9 it wasn't so brutal on the main character's front. Yeah. So it felt a bit tame compared to that. So I'm wondering whether they're reserving themselves for this episode to have a big, main character death here or something. Like, I don't know what we're in for, but I'm excited for it for sure.
Yeah, same. This has been like the long anticipated finale, and it's definitely the show that first got us into the Game of Thrones universe. So
yeah, for anyone new to the channel, we started with House of the Dragons first. And as a result of that, we then moved on to Game of Thrones, which we've been covering as well. So our experience is different to most, and we've loved it personally.
Yeah. So one thing that I noticed in the comments was that when Rhaenys literally came with the dragon from beneath the boards, everyone was saying that it wasn't a really good scene and there wasn't much meaning to it and it just happened because, but I felt like I got so much out of that scene.
Yeah, people felt like it was a lot of fan service.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. Apparently in the book it was done a little bit different too. I think people didn't like the fact that she had killed, we didn't really factor that in, but it looked like she killed a lot of people with that move.
Yeah, and I don't agree with that either, but I just...
Look, I liked it. I thought it was pretty cool. Yeah. I thought Rhaenys has been a sort of side character for a while.
Yeah.
She's been there since the beginning. So it was cool seeing her have her moment, really pick her side, and using the dragon to do so, which is really a core component of this series so far. So I liked it.
And without saying a word, she said so much. Like, she really could have killed Alicent and everyone on that stage at that point in time.
Which would have ended the show then and there. People were saying that in the comments, which is funny.
But she didn't. And although it was a massive warning, she made sure that they knew that she could do that. So, yeah, I thought it was a really powerful scene.
Yeah, it was definitely cool. And given the theme of ceremonies in this show never going to plan, I think we're both expecting that something was going to go wrong. And I think you picked up on it, that her dragon might have been under there. I was wondering what her plan was. And then that entrance was grand. Boom. It was grand entrance for sure. So it will be very exciting this episode now to see her deliver the news and see Rhaenyra, Daemon, their reaction, which was really an interesting writing choice. Last episode, we didn't see them at all.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to fit in this episode. That's why I'm wondering how much can they fit in and what direction is going to take. I know they won't disappoint, but I'm ready for it. I'm intrigued.
Yeah. But the other thing is, I don't think that prophecy of the beast beneath the boards is like one meaning and it was only got to do with Rhaenys. Yeah. I think it's going to play on it like in the future. Maybe not this season, but in the seasons to come, I think that's really going to be something big.
Maybe, yeah, it could have a double meaning to it or something.
Yeah.
A clarification we got from you guys in the comments was that the house that was being burnt down was actually the White Worm, was she called? So, and it wasn't Otto. I thought it was Otto, but it was one of Larys's men, which makes sense. I swear I thought I saw Otto's beard, but that's fine. In terms of burning down her house, interesting. I didn't know whose house it was until I read the comments. I doubt she's gone. It'll be interesting to see her play from here and where she sides. She's becoming a bit more of an important character than I initially would have predicted.
Yeah. I've honestly forgot about her halfway through the season.
Yeah, scrapped her. And on the topic of Larys, I know a lot of you had a good laugh at my naivety. I don't know. Looking back now, I guess it's there, but I genuinely, maybe not being a seasoned Game of Thrones viewer, I genuinely thought she was just taking off her socks and she was comfortable around him. But now I see the play. It was subtle, but I see the play. So it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
That was not subtle.
I mean, in my defense, I'm watching this queen and lord negotiate. The last thing I'm expecting is an exchange of foot fetishes. Like, I'm thinking there's something more there. They've having tongues cut out and murders, and I'm not expecting that to be in the mix. So that was just very random and very
Oh my God. One thing that Helena said when she was talking to, I guess, one of her maids while they were looking after her children was, it is our fate to want a thing that is given to another. If one possesses a thing, another will take it away. And I feel like for a lot of people that might have been like a throwaway scene because it happened so quick. But
I know I threw it away.
yeah. Did you forget about that?
Yeah, but it's a good hearing it back now. It's actually a really good line. I like it.
Yeah, and I think that's really the foreshadowing of Aemon and Aegon now. Aemon's always wanted to be king, but, you know, that's been taken away from him, and vice versa. Like, Aegon never wanted to be king, Aemon wanted that, and although he wanted to take that away, he couldn't. So,
I think that could even be interpreted with a lot of characters too. Like, it's almost got merit with Rhaenyra,
yep.
potentially with Sir Kristen. And I mean, list goes on, right? Damon, but it's interesting. It's a very universal quote. I wonder that could play out a lot more.
Oh, yeah. And that's the thing that I liked about this universe, like House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones, that a line so simple, although it can directly relate to something, it can branch out into so many different like opportunities and things like that.
Yep. Now, something I found really cool and maybe obvious, but I also can easily see the mix up. I don't know if you read Patreon comments, but there was one comment in Patreon that honestly, till this point, I didn't actually understand, which was clarifying that Valeria is the place,
Yeah.
and then the House of Valerian, because the names are so similar. I always thought that, that's why I was always like, so Targaryens and Valerians are from Valeria.
Yeah.
But Valerian is a house.
This is what I was explaining
So
to
you knew that from the beginning.
I explained it to you in our last video.
Honestly,
or like the law video.
I always thought like they were Valerians from Valeria and Targaryens were like almost
from
a side-
Targaryen.
No, I knew they were from Valeria, but like a side island. I never really got that lore properly. You know, obviously there's a lot of lore I'm trying to take in.
Yeah.
But that made more sense. I mean, that's unnecessarily confusing, like Valeria and the family called Valerian. Like, but that makes more sense now. But then why can't the Valerians ride dragons? Well, they can, but we never see Corlys and his brother and stuff ride dragons. We've only seen
Valerians can't Targaryens.
only Targaryens.
Only
can.
Targaryens.
Okay, so Targaryens.
Because Rhaenys is Targaryen.
Yeah.
And then obviously her children are part Targaryen.
Yeah. So Targaryens are the family from Valeria that master dragons. Like the whole continent could do it. Yeah. Okay. Good. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So thank you, Patreon, for covering that up as well.
And Pudgy. It was actually interesting last episode going back to all my points are on this like one scene, but going back to when Aegon was crowned king, beforehand, you really saw that pain. And I mean, you've seen it throughout the whole season, but you really see that pain and him really feeling unloved. And Alicent really treated him like this golden jewel of, you're going to save us all. And that's all he was to her. And then for Viserys,
a lot of pressure he didn't ask for.
Yeah. And for Viserys, like, Rhaenyra was his daughter and the rest of the children weren't his children in the way that he cared for them. Like, he loved them, but, you know, that quality time never occurred from what we've seen. He even asked Alicent, do you even love me? Like, to have to ask a parent that is quite sad and unfortunate. And when he finally became king and everyone was cheering, you saw he finally got the love that he felt he deserved. And he does deserve that love, like all kids do. But yeah, it was just interesting to see that shift. And it was just like a change in his eyes. And you just saw, okay, he knows he's worthy of love now. So that was quite a powerful scene.
Yeah, and when he finally embraced it and saw the potential of being a king, Rhaenys just rained on his parade. So I wonder what his emotional adjustment to that will be now, which we'll see, because it's like he's finally overcome that hurdle, but then he was quickly brought to the reality of what he's up against, you know, and what it entails. Big thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. The support on there has just been growing and growing, and honestly, it's blown us away. So we thank you guys heaps for all your support there. If you are interested on checking out our Patreon, the link is in the description. We do offer early access to up-and-coming reactions, as well as full-length reactions on our channel to all the shows that we're watching. So if you're interested in that, check that out.
And we've also got the Histories and Lore video for Season 1 of Game of Thrones if you want to check that out.
Which is live right now as well. For everyone over on YouTube, if you enjoy the reaction, remember to give the video a like. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of the reaction or the episode. And hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date for our Game of Thrones or any upcoming shows that may follow on from this.
Okay, let's get into the final episode. So keen.
And you just know the intros are going to be crazy.
Driftmark.
There you are.
It's good to see her again after so long.
I know.
I don't want Driftmark. It should have passed on to Sir Vaymond.
We don't choose our destiny, Luke. It chooses us.
Grandsire, let you choose whether you be his heir.
Yeah, so he's feeling the pressure, much like Aemond.
Aegon.
Aegon, yeah.
I was frightened. I wasn't ready to be Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Which is true.
It was my duty. And in time, I came to understand I had to earn my inheritance.
It's good that she's leveling with him.
Not so perfect.
Oh, if only you knew.
I am anything but.
Yep.
My father looked after me and helped to prepare me for my duties. Your mother will do the same for you.
She's a good mother. I like her.
Same.
Princess Rhaenys has just arrived on Dragonback. She urgently requests an audience with you and Prince Daemon.
Get there urgently. I really like the way Rhaenyra treats her children. It's just so genuine and authentic, and you really see that motherly love. Whereas initially with Alicent, it's just so cold and you're this chess piece in this game and I'm going to use you for this. That's how it feels. I mean, even in the scene with Helena, when we first saw her, she was just kind of bored and Helena's like doing her thing with her bug or whatever. And she's just got no interest in it.
Yeah, she's a lot more like Viserys as a parent. You know, might be a better parent than a ruler, but good at that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sir Lawrence.
Big news coming.
Oh no, I wouldn't be
She
so
has
happy.
no idea. She's all calm.
Viserys is dead.
Bang, just like that.
And that's not the only news.
I grieve this loss with you, Rhaenyra. Your father possessed a kind heart.
She knows. Respect it.
I think that necklace is the one that Daemon gave her early on.
Aegon has been crowned as his successor.
Damn. No way she's giving birth now.
How did Viserys die?
I could not say.
Damn.
Alicent demanded you declare for Aegon.
She's really hurt.
Yeah. Especially how they left things. It was good terms.
Is she gonna have like a miscarriage or something? She's got a lot of pain.
So that the masses would see him as their rightful king.
That whore of a queen murdered my brother and stole his throne.
Oh, Daemon. Damn, Daemon's furious.
Fuming.
I haven't seen him that serious in a while.
The Greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra.
The Greens, they even called it.
You should leave Dragonstone at once.
Damn.
Oh,
And-
Daemon, let's go.
Oh, the stress is just getting to her.
So I'm wondering whether the stress affected her carriage.
Oh no.
Yeah. I had a feeling.
Our term is far from complete. This should not be happening.
It is fucking happening.
Shit. Damn, Rhaenyra.
I hope this doesn't end like her mother's pregnancy.
No, it won't. Rhaenyra can't go yet. That I'm certain.
We don't have enough men to surround the island, but we can make ourselves appear stronger than they are.
Oh. How can he concentrate?
Damn, dude, they're taking so much. The death of Viserys and then the usurper of the throne as well.
And Rhaenys said it. She respects her house and her husband that much.
And where is Daemon?
I don't know. Gone to madness. Gone to plot his war.
Leave Daemon with me.
What the hell?
Whatever claim remains to me, you are now its heir. Naught is to be done but by my command.
Interesting. Damn.
Okay.
Yet another intro straight to the point.
I know.
Boom.
Poor Rhaenyra.
A raven flew in this morning. The sea snake's fever is broken and he has left even form.
So he's recovered.
Do you want to speak to the Maester, my prince?
Go help Rhaenyra, please.
I'll fly to the Riverlands myself and affirm Lord Tully's support.
You will do no such thing.
Tully.
Damn.
Decreed no action be taken while she's abed.
Yeah, Daemon's holding back a lot of rage, I think.
Come with me. I'll show you the true meaning of loyalty.
Oh.
That's interesting. So he mentioned House Tully, which is Catelyn's house. So
Is that the first mention of it?
I think so, from what I know, especially, finally having the means to be able to connect the dots. But we don't know much yet, but potentially House Tully were actually
Allies of Targaryen.
allies of Targaryen. So who knows where that went downhill, but I'm sure they made a mess for themselves.
Do you recall who King Viserys named as his heir before his death?
What's in Daemon's neck?
Yeah.
So I'm presenting you with a choice.
Here we go.
Interesting.
Scream. What are those flashbacks?
I think they're visions. Oh.
Oh, Rhaenyra.
Yeah, it's definitely a miscarriage. Dude, good acting. Holy shit. Yeah, necessarily. Oh, that was mangled.
Oh. Oh.
That's rough. Fuck, it'd be hard for her too in that position. That's bad.
And she really wanted to push it out so they don't have to cut her open and then die.
Damn. Even that contrast to her, the way her mother had to go, She fought against it.
Oh, it was...
Strangled.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh. Poor baby. Oh, she's wrapping herself. Whereas I think they usually do it.
Yeah. She probably feels guilty how things ended up.
Well, it's just sad losing a baby,
Yeah. Definitely responded to the stress that she was feeling from that news. And probably accumulated from the last episode stress as well.
Yeah. Oh, Damon. They're both really going through it, aren't they?
Yep. You can see they truly cared for Viserys, And having to go to war so soon after, I mean, that's emotionally terrible.
And then losing a baby, losing the Iron Throne, it's a lot. But I wonder what that flashback was with that dragon.
I don't know. Was it a flashback or was it a vision of the future? I don't know.
I mean no harm, brothers.
Oh, the brother.
Yeah. I think it was Seric's twin.
Which is Arik or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
something like that. Confusing as.
Is that Viserys?
Maybe.
Hold no lands. Father no children.
So he wants to be the Kingsguard, is it, or something?
He's pledging his loyalty to Rhaenyra.
But the same way that Sir Kristen did, because he can't have any family, nothing.
Well, none of them can, but yeah.
I like this soundtrack. It's become iconic. Interesting. She still gets the crown, but not in the right circumstance. I like how Damon's leading by example. A lot more honourable than I thought he'd be at the beginning.
What you gonna do, girl?
Rhaenys.
What a powerful scene. And the music makes it like intense as well.
Yep. That's a cool slow-mo.
She looks like a boss. Oh, that's cool.
Right, that's the table we saw at the beginning.
This is where the room that Jaceres was practicing in last episode or a few episodes ago. Hi, Valerian.
Lady of the Seven Kingdoms and protector of the realm.
I love that Damon's saying it as well.
Renice isn't really acknowledging her that much, though.
Hmm.
All right. What's she called? The Black Queen or something?
What of Storm's End and Winterfell?
There has never lived a Stark who forgot an oath, and with House Stark...
Oh, we hear of Stark now.
Lord Caller sails for Dragonstone.
To declare for his queen.
Oh, wow.
There's no port on the narrow sea would dare to make an enemy of the Valarian fleet.
Yeah, there's no
Definitely
way he
not.
supports Alicent.
We have no friends among the Lannisters. Thailand has served the hand too long to turn against.
Classic.
There are also unclaimed dragons. Seasmoke still resides on Driftmark.
I didn't know that. Interesting.
Then there are the 3 wild dragons, all of whom nest here.
For her.
They got dragons.
Large enough to house a sizable host. Here at Harrenhal, we cut off the west, surround King's Landing with the dragons, and we could have every greenhead mounted on spikes before the fucking moon turns.
Damon's on it.
Oh, let's go, baby.
A long galleon flying a banner of a 3-headed green dragon.
Alert the watchtowers, sight the skies.
Oh, Damon's ready, dude.
I know.
I'm so keen to see him in action.
He was like born for this.
I'm ready for a showdown this episode. Oh, the setting's just epic too. It's dark, it's gritty. So let's go.
Haha, remember this standoff? Oh, again with Otto.
Yeah, same place, different circumstances.
I come at the behest of the Dowager Queen Alicent, mother of King Aegon, second of his name, Lord and Protector of the Seven Kingdoms.
He loves saying that.
Where is the princess?
None of your business.
She's making a statement. Oh,
That's a pretty cool scene. Look at Otto's face.
Damon loves it as well.
She came in on Dragon last time too.
True, true. A lot of throwbacks in this scene.
Princess Rhaenyra.
He's like, okay, you made your
I'm
point.
Queen Rhaenyra now.
Oh,
Lead my sons to the dragons, then have them carry shields and cups. Your drunken usurper to the king.
Damon always with the lines. Love
let's
it.
go.
Every symbol of legitimacy belongs to him.
Ugh.
Otto.
Stark, Tully, Baratheon, houses that have also received and are at present considering generous terms from their king.
Damn.
Damn.
They're playing the game.
Stale oaths will not put you on the Iron Throne, princess.
Otto, biggest snake, dude.
You are no more hand than Aegon is king. Fucking traitor.
Yeah, fair enough.
Get that sword away, boy.
Is that the brothers?
Fuck is this?
I love Damon in this.
Is that the page she
ripped
ripped out? So it's a sign from a message from Alicent.
Alicent has not forgotten the love you once had for each other.
Yeah, well, look at what she's done, dude. It's a bit cheap.
Queen Alicent eagerly awaits your answer.
She can have her answer now, stuffed in her father's mouth along with his withered cock. Let them this mama's fart.
So good.
No.
Damon's like, huh?
Sorry, what?
King's Landing will have my answer on the morrow.
I love how Damon respects her as well.
Yeah. I respect Damon a lot so far. Like, he's been just fantastic this episode.
Get your ass out of Dragonstone, mate.
It's actually almost reminding him of the power she's got, you know? Great throwback scene there. Very interesting. Very intense.
As queen, what is my true duty to the realm? Ensuring peace and unity, or that I sit the Iron Throne no matter the cost?
True. It's very responsible thinking.
Tell me they're going to be on rocky terms now.
Well, the enemy have declared war. What are you going to do about it?
Boom.
Clear the room.
Damn. uncle and niece, or husband or wife, however you want to look at it.
True.
This is interesting.
That little
Little cheeky look.
You know, my oath reaches beyond our personal ambitions.
She's quite level-headed.
The coming war against the darkness in the north, a conqueror's dream. Viserys shared it with me when he named me heir.
What?
Damn, what the hell?
I don't like this.
Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
What the hell? I think he's trying to make a
Never
point.
told you.
I had a feeling of that before. I had a feeling of that too, but the choke distracted me.
What an intense scene.
Damn.
It's really interesting because Damon's never really arced up to Rhaenyra before. And you could see in this episode, although he respects her, he was getting edgier and edgier, and he just snapped. And
I think it's a very similar position to the one with his brother too, that he was always too weak or too forgiving to make the hard decisions, and Daemon, I think, thought Rhaenyra would offer him more.
Yeah.
And then to come out with a prophecy too that he had ever heard. I mean, there's so much going on. He's lost his brother. Now he probably feels betrayed by his brother.
Lost his child.
He's losing his faith to his queen because, you know, they don't see eye to eye. It's a lot of emotional. So I can understand both sides. I get it. I get Daemon.
Yeah.
It was just unexpected.
Yeah, I know. Like, I just don't want this to, like, ruin their relationship because they've had so much, like, fantastic chemistry, and I look forward to seeing their relationship. They always look, like, genuine and stuff, which, yes, I know. We've moved to the dark side with incest and enjoying those relationships. But, I don't know, that just shocked me. That really, really shocked me. A man call us.
It's finally back.
I've had men whipped for falling asleep on their watch.
You abandoned me.
Yeah, true.
Both our children stolen from us. Baelor and Rhaena needed you, and you abandoned us for more adventure at sea.
I had no other place to turn. I'd lost everything.
We lost Corlys.
I get both perspectives.
Yeah, interesting. I'm glad he's still alive though.
Your brother is also dead.
Damn.
In his haste to bury you and claim your seat, he stood before the king and denounced Laenor's sons as illegitimate.
The fool.
So much pain to this family.
Heedless ambition has always been a Velaryon weakness.
So he sees it now.
Our pursuit of the Iron Throne is at an end.
At what cost after all of this?
He finally understands.
We will retire to high tide to be content.
Dude, they need your help, man.
Those boys will not be safe so long as Aegon is king.
I respect it, Rhaenys. I respect it.
Yeah.
Job's not done.
In our son's death.
She wasn't.
Girl destroys everything she touches.
That girl is holding the realm together at present.
She respects
Rhaenys.
Rhaenyra is the only one who's demonstrated restraint.
Go Rhaenyra.
Lord Corlys Velaryon and his wife, the Princess Rhaenys Targaryen.
Interesting. Longer last.
It's almost like a Viserys entrance.
Yeah. I hope he offers her his support.
Where is Daemon?
There were other concerns which demanded the prince's attention.
Like not facing you about his brother.
Hope is the fool's ally.
Yeah, it's in the experience too.
But all of them swore oaths to me.
As did House Hightower, if I remember.
True.
As did you, Lord Corlys.
Oh, straight to the point.
Yeah. What you gonna do, boy? That was strategic, them standing there as well.
Yeah.
Bit of a reminder.
Our houses are bound by common blood and common cause. This Hightower treason cannot stand.
Nice. Let's hope there's no but.
You have the full support of our fleet and house.
Good.
It's gonna be epic.
All right, thank God. One thing went her way. She's had no luck so far.
The tides have turned.
You honor me, Lord Corlys.
I love her little smirks in the background this episode.
It's like she's proud to see her fulfilling what she didn't.
Yeah.
A total blockade of the shipping lanes will be in place in days, if not already.
Nice. It's a good W for Team Black.
Yes.
If we further seal the gullet, we can cut off all seaborne travel and trade to King's Landing.
That's the patience game. They run out of resources. Nice.
We should bear those messages.
Oh, his sons want to get involved. All right, big moves happening now. Damn, we get to meet more families.
We must
Nice.
remind these lords of the oaths they swore. And the cost of breaking them.
I'm getting so hyped. Finally, she has like this team behind her. All this support. And it just seems to be going too smoothly.
You must take no part in any fighting.
Yeah, she's very smart.
A way to make sure that her kids are safe too, you know?
She's a lot less rash than Daemon would be in this situation.
You'll be honored to host a prince of the realm. And his dragon.
Yeah, because he looks a bit nervous.
Yeah, he is. He's very young too.
Oh, yeah. And it's a big deal. It's not like a little task, you know? I love when we see, like, the dragons.
And we're seeing all
together.
three. That's pretty cool. And as usual, beautiful visuals.
I know.
Damn.
They make it look so fun to ride on.
Yeah, it's awesome. Oh, there's a little one. Where the hell did Damon go? I wonder if he's checking to see if the prophecy's true. He's going to some underground hidden place. I don't know.
But he's singing.
Is this the dragon that's untamed or something? The one that has no master?
Oh, maybe.
Shit, that's a beast.
Damn. He's gonna try bonding with her.
A second dragon? And this one looks old.
Yeah.
Can Daemon really command two dragons? That would be cool. Damn, that was intense.
So this is the Baratheon
Interesting.
castle.
Yeah, we saw that in the lore video.
He looks a bit scared.
Yeah, because I can't imagine him taking him serious as such a young kid. But the
Well,
dragon makes a bit of a
yeah,
statement.
that's what I was gonna say.
Is Aemond already here?
Is that Vhagar?
It looks like it, or it's huge anyway, big enough to be. Shit, if that's Vhagar, that's bad news.
Prince
Yep.
Viserys Velaryon.
Shit. That's bad news.
Yet earlier this day, I received an envoy from the king.
He does look like a Baratheon.
The House of
Queen.
the Dragon does not seem to know who rules it.
It's got that humor. Damn.
I wonder how this is gonna go down. This is intense. No fighting, remember?
King Aegon at least came with an offer. My swords and banners for a marriage pact.
Damn.
Oh no.
And tell your mother that the Lord of Storm's End is not some dog that she can whistle up at need to set against her foe.
Damn, he's gonna eat those words. He'll eat them later.
Wait! My lord strong.
He's trying to provoke him. Damn,
I'm not
Aemond playing
liking
dirty.
this.
I want you to put out your eye.
Oh shit.
It's payment for mine.
No way, dude.
Oh my
This
god.
will push me right over the edge.
Not here.
Give me your eye, or I will take it, boss.
Not in my hall!
Thank God for that.
Oh no. You better not follow him with Vhagar. Oh
I
my
hope
god.
not, dude. That'll be bad scenes. Damn, Aemon looks evil as.
I know.
I don't like the rain either. It's a bad sign.
Where's the dragon gone?
I can't see it.
Don't worry about it. Just get home.
No way this boy dies.
Oh, no. I can't handle this.
I'm worried about this. There's a lot of focus about where Vega is.
There's too much focus on this fly back home.
Oh shit, behind him. See that shadow? I'm pretty sure I saw a shadow. This is so intense, man. What the hell? Far out. He's above him.
Look how big it is. Oh, no.
Aemon's on it, tormenting him, dude.
Oh, my God.
This sounds like a boss fight from a game for some reason. Jesus. Why the youngest one?
Oh, please get away, please. He's doing well.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say size has its advantages.
Well done. Yeah, but he can just fly over, hey?
Potentially.
Did he get away? Is that it?
I think he lost sight of him. Oh, damn.
Oh, and he's not listening.
Vega's like disobeying him.
Oh, he's out of...
Did I disobey him because he felt like he was weak?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he's out of it yet.
Was out of the stormland.
Oh. I don't think even he meant to do that.
No.
Far out, dude. What the hell? Holy shit. Oh my god, that was very Game of Thrones like. Wow. Is Damon gonna deliver the news?
Does he even know the news?
Holy crap. Looks like he does. Far out, dude. That was done so subtly, I don't even know how to react to that. I think peaceful negotiations are over. Yeah,
She's
shit's
not
about to get
happy.
ugly. Holy crap.
What was that episode?
Holy crap. I did not expect it to end like that at all. I mean, I don't think I've guessed any endings correct in this, but holy shit. I will say it was very true to House of the Dragon style, where honestly, it was set over a very small time span in a very single location. Now, contrast to the last episode, this episode was completely focused on the blacks, barring Aemon at the end. But holy crap, like, because it was so, the pacing was so slow, it was very focused, or so intense on decisions and the politics and what's going to happen. And I called it earlier. You guys, I said, I go, don't tell me he's going to die. I knew that this episode needed a death. And I knew it couldn't be someone like Daemon or Rhaenyra yet, because they needed to fight the war in the future seasons, because this is a lot smaller than Game of Thrones. So he was the perfect character, but damn, dude, that was brutal. Even Aemon didn't mean it. He lost control of Vhagar. I think Aemon's goal was to terrorize him, but not to actually kill him.
Yeah.
Even Aemon knew he crossed the line there. He was like, oh shit, that was an eye for a life, like, and a dragon. Oh, dude.
Well, yeah, and the dragon. Like,
I was secretly hoping that Daemon was somehow on parole and he was going to come out of nowhere and
no, I knew
defend, but-
that was never going to be.
Wow.
No.
And the irony is it's Daemon's previous wife's dragon that now killed his current wife's son.
Oh, as in Vhagar. Yeah.
Kind of weird, like, really satisfying episode, right? Really good episode. But I almost felt like there's one more meant to come.
Yeah. It's a very risky move focusing on you know, Team Green and then Team Black so late. Like, I
Yeah.
thought they would have been the last 3 episodes, and then we get like this.
I feel like they slowed the pacing down even more for the last 2 episodes. You were expecting, I actually thought they were going to go to war this episode, to be honest, or some sort of big conflict.
Oh, I know. I knew there'd be a cliffhanger, and then season 2 would have started.
For sure. Like, I thought there was going to be some sort of big battle, something, an interaction between Rhaenyra and Alicent, something there. We didn't even get her answer to, now we're going to get her answer. It's going to be bad. But holy crap.
True. That plays into the whole thing of we're going to take our time with our answer.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think she's going to start to side with Daemon's philosophy. Meanwhile, Daemon's been busy. He might have another dragon on his side because that looked like an old, powerful dragon.
Well, he's not dead.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
he bonded with that dragon. I don't know the name of that one. He would have mentioned it during that long list that he
Yeah, I can't remember. But does that mean that he's got 2 dragons under his control now? Because we do know from the lore video that Aegon had 3 dragons under his control. And then we've seen in season 1 that Daenerys from Game of Thrones has 3, which we've just seen recently. But other than that, everyone's been only 1. So Daemon having 2 still puts him in a very high ranking position. That'll be pretty cool. And it just suits Daemon, dude. If he's got double dragon, goes up against Aemond, that will be scenes,
It
man.
does suit him. It does suit him, doesn't it? Oh my God. I just can't believe that was the finale. That's what we ended with. Oh
Yeah,
my
I know.
God. I feel like I have to watch that scene again because...
I thought I watched the whole episode again.
Yes.
But I'm spewing knowing that we feel all of you from Game of Thrones, we now know your pain. We've got to wait, I don't know, a year or 2 for the next season.
I think people are saying 2 years. 2 damn years.
It's a long time, man. Damn.
Holy shit.
Honestly, this series really took me by surprise. Like, came into it and it was okay, but before you know it, ended up being just fantastic. And it's a series where, like I said before, I've got that Game of Thrones bug now where not a lot of action, not even a lot of things specifically happen, and yet so much happens with just dialogue and a simple setting of 1 or 2 places and a handful of main characters.
Even just the long glares between characters is intense and brings so much, you know? But people in the comments have been saying that we thought this was intense. This is where this story starts from this episode onwards. So
I do feel like House of the Dragon is just beginning. Like the real story, I feel like season 2 is the real story. Now the table's been set, and then we see what comes next.
We'll get to see the downfall of Targaryens.
Damn. So the Baratheons are not necessarily loyal to their oath at this point in time.
Yeah.
Thankfully, Corlys and the Valyrian people are, or House of Valyrian are, but they really look like they're lacking numbers.
They are, yeah.
But they're definitely not lacking resolve anymore.
No. And Rhaenyra made a good point. I mean, Vhagar has been in war before. None of their dragons have. So it's not even just lacking numbers. It's like, yeah, okay, they can have all the dragons in the world, but they're not seasoned dragons, you know? But damn.
Yeah, it's hard to be discussing because that death is still lingering now.
Yeah, I know.
Especially the way it happened. Like, I was still holding out for a battle. I didn't think it'd be a death. You were almost like, oh, he made it out. And then just bang, crunch.
Because he was out of like that storm.
And when he crunched, I thought maybe he just crunched the dragon. The boy was floating in the air, but it was just blood. Like that was mauled.
That was brutal.
You know what else that sort of foreshadows? That foreshadows a lot more dragon on dragon action in the coming season. That's the first time we've seen dragon on dragon.
And we didn't even have to wait that long. Compared to all of you Game of Thrones
OGs,
fanatics, yeah. But so much happened this episode. Like, we lost Rhaenyra's baby. I mean, that was pretty sad because it wasn't just losing a baby. It was losing her father, losing the throne. I guess reliving that pain that seeing what her mother went through as well. I mean, Rhaenyra never wanted to have children. And, you know, she had 5 or so babies. Perfect. All healthy. And then this one, reliving that pain.
And she's even talking to the youngest child, Lucerys, about taking responsibility and having to fill the role that they've given. It meant even more because she literally had to do that. You know, she's living a very different life to one that she initially wanted. She wanted to be more like Daemon in a sense, just a free baller.
Yeah.
Can do what he wants, fight, be on the front lines. But it's even more tragic because she was trying to give him that strength. And he stayed true to her the whole time till the very end. He was, I'm coming as a messenger, not a warrior.
I knew that scene felt like a goodbye, and I was going to say that, but I was like, oh, nah, they can't kill off the kids. There's no way. I don't think I'm ever going to get used to it. I'm just
No,
not.
I can't. Not especially not the way we. Well, you don't mind a bit more depth in your shows. I like the fairy tale, if you will, the hero winning. So the Game of Thrones does not give me any of that. I did really like this episode. Had a lot of callbacks throughout early episodes in the series. There were lots of whether it was we had the landscape when Otto came talking to Daemon
On Dragonstone, yeah.
even Rhaenyra giving birth, but then surviving it, reference to her mum.
And I think I'm pretty sure she wanted to push it out so they don't cut her open.
Correct.
Yeah.
And we still don't know what those visions were, whether they were memories or we don't know what they were, but there was something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was it even could it be, it sounds a bit too far-fetched, but like a connection to the dragon destined for her child, that unborn child or something? I don't know.
Well, Targaryens and their dragons share their mind. I don't know if that's the correct terminology, and I feel like
maybe it was hers.
If it was her dragon, I feel like that scene popped up in this episode, like when she had that vision. I feel like that scene popped up and that's when she said no. So I feel like we already saw that, but I'm not entirely sure. So we'll see.
Rhaenys was pretty good this episode. Like,
I
she was
liked
pretty
this
loyal.
episode.
She's coming clutch. She's coming clutch for sure.
But it wasn't even the loyalty. It was just the way she goes about things. She's very much, I don't know, like Corlys finally surrendered and goes, my ways are wrong and I'm prepared to go your way. And she goes, nah, this is what's needed to be done and this is what we're going to do.
She doesn't seem like she's not someone who's blinded by ambition. She is trying to do right by her title, her responsibility, and the people that are around her. And she doesn't get too blinded by, emotion, I guess, making decisions. She's pretty level-headed. I think that's why she respected Rhaenyra, because Rhaenyra was also level-headed, although I feel like that's gone now. Could be speaking too soon, but I feel like that's gone. But, she sort of saw that in her too. But unfortunately, after the
she
loss
just
of the
seemed
son,
proud of Rhaenyra. But I do want her to find out that Selenor is not dead. I really want that to happen.
I reckon that's something that can come back later on. It's very open-ended. Given that technically didn't happen in the books, depends on what the series chooses to do with it.
Well, I feel like this will provide the opportunity for him to potentially come back and help fight this war.
Yeah.
You never know, like...
Really? Well, he can't offer much. He doesn't ride a dragon. He's just another swordsman.
Does.
Selenor?
Yeah. He rides the dragon. Do you remember the first war in the Stepstones? He was riding the dragon.
I briefly remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So it would be good to have him back then. Okay.
It will be
I'll take that
great
back.
to have him back. It's just another swordsman. What do you
I
think?
don't know. I can't remember him now. He's been gone for a while.
Honestly, this journey, I get why it's hard to remember because it's come out week by week and it's been 10 weeks, this whole journey. And
it's been like over, 20, 30 years, the scheme of things, somewhere between there.
And so much has happened. Like, it's actually crazy.
I don't know, how does a show that literally focuses on one or two core events over 1 or 2 days an episode end up covering so much story? I don't actually understand. Like, the time skips were critical. And they did a really good job of giving us the extra info early in the series.
Yeah.
That, it was only a few pages or so in the book that we've been told. So that was really cool, the way they built it up. And now we've got actually where the series begins. But yeah, how did they so slow paced and yet felt like it covered so much? And I don't say slow paced in a negative term. I actually was very much engaged with the pacing of it. I just know that it was slow pacing, but very good slow pacing, very full and story driven slow pacing,
Yeah. I found it interesting that if we hadn't started Game of Thrones, those house names would have meant nothing. Baratheon, Tully, Stark.
Yeah, true.
They would have meant nothing to us. So I genuinely appreciate that we've been through season 1 of Game of Thrones, watching House of the Dragon. And though that means a little bit more to us, especially it's kind of interesting the way we did it. We started House of the Dragon and then started Game of Thrones, and that helped us with Game of Thrones.
And they both with each other.
Yeah, and now Game of Thrones helps us with House of the Dragon.
Yeah, watching them simultaneously, honestly, guys, it's been pretty interesting. Like, they did enrich each other a lot, and that's a good point on the house names. They would have meant nothing, and yet we had just enough knowledge on Game of Thrones where it meant a lot.
Yeah.
And then in Game of Thrones, when they mentioned the Targaryens, which for most Game of Thrones viewers meant nothing in the first season because it was so small, it's all very valuable to us. Like, oh, where does he come in the family tree? And, it's important.
Yeah.
Whereas they would have sort of easily been dismissed early on. So
honestly,
definitely be cool.
I think if people haven't seen Game of Thrones before and I'm recommending these shows to them, I'm going to tell them watch the first
seasons together.
Yeah, but watch them simultaneously because it's been the best experience watching them in that way.
Yeah, definitely been unique. Guys, big thank you to all your support. Everyone who's been new to the channel, who's come for House of the Dragon. It's been awesome having you guys along. This show has been fantastic. We really enjoyed it, as you can tell. And we'll be covering season 2 when it comes out. If you guys are interested in more Game of Thrones, we are also about to start season 2 of Game of Thrones very soon. This week, I believe, episode 9 and 10 are premiering of season 1. Pretty exciting and big episode. So check them out if you haven't already and stay tuned.
We just want to say a big thank you to you guys, because without House of the Dragon, a lot of our community is built off that. So we're very appreciative of all the support and all the love we've been getting on these videos, and we genuinely can't wait. I mean, 2 damn years, but we can't wait for season 2.
Yeah, at least we've got a bit of Game of Thrones to get us by in the meantime. If you haven't already and you have enjoyed the journey with us through House of the Dragons, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more Game of Thrones will be coming on the channel and the eventual House of the Dragon. Until then, guys, take care of yourselves and we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.